smoking some of the best dope God ever put around here.
JustinFREAKIN is a formidable voice in the culture.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories.
Shut up, Lester.
You live in sexual anarchy.
This is the Troll Patrol, live with JustinFREAKIN.
Welcome to the Troll Patrol Live. It's a freaking Wednesday, and we're gonna hurry up and get to it because I want to watch Stephen Colbert. We're gonna have a Stephen Colbert career retrospective on Twitch and Kick after this. And I want to hurry up and get to that. That's more fun than the news. So let's find out what that news be doing. We're going to start off with Passing, former Congressman Barney Frank leaves a complicated legacy, a trailblazer in politics. I think he's the first openly gay man in Congress. Wrote the Dodd-Frank Act that helped rein in the banks following the 2008 financial collapse, but also went to work for those very banks and sold the fuck out. After he got out of Congress, he got his and said fuck everybody else. So I don't know what to think about Barney Frank, but he dead now.
A former Massachusetts Congressman, Barney Frank, has died. That is according to his former campaign manager and close friend. The longtime Democrat helped craft financial reforms and was one of the first openly gay members of Congress. He was 86 years old. Let's go live now to Capitol Hill and see.
So not the first, but one of the first.
Caitlin Huey-Burns. Caitlin, thank you for your time today. What can you tell us about Frank's passing and his legacy?
Hey, Mugo. Well, Barney Frank was considered by members of both sides of the aisle up here as an icon of the House of Representatives. He served in the House for over 3 decades and made a lot of history in his own right. You mentioned that he was the first openly gay member of Congress to come out back in the 1980s and made a lot of headlines for doing so. And a lot of people have commented on the way that he really transformed the way in which people thought about gay rights in that era and beyond. He also had his finger on the most significant piece of financial legislation that we have seen in quite some time, a piece of legislation on Wall Street reform that is named after him, the Dodd-Frank
That didn't go far
Act.
enough.
Was signed into law by President Obama in 2010, came in the wake of the financial crisis of 2008. This was a way to crack down on Wall Street and also build in protections for consumers.
Oh, Jesus, that was
Watered
him?
down a little bit, but largely,
I guess just a couple years ago? God damn.
This
He
past
deteriorated
decade and a
fast.
half, a big piece of legislation.
I guess not fast. He was
Notable,
86.
though, that many who are honoring him today, his former colleagues, have noted his hand on that legislation. I want to point you to a statement from Nancy Pelosi, who of course served for a long time with Barney Frank in Congress, and while she was Speaker, she said, America's working families in Massachusetts and beyond have lost an iconic champion with the passing of Chairman Barney Frank. Chairman Frank was an exceptional legislator whose name is synonymous with the strongest consumer financial protections in history and whose advocacy helped forge a fairer future for all of our
I wouldn't
children.
even say they were the
Now,
strongest
it's no
consumer financial protections.
surprise or shock that the former congressman passed. It was noted that he was entering hospice a few weeks ago, and he had actually given a television interview just a couple of weeks ago as well. But he represented kind of the greater Boston area for over 3 decades in Congress, and was really known up here for being, just quite a character, someone who had a lot of smarts, but also a lot of wit.
He was entertaining. He used to go on like Bill Maher and talk shows like that a lot.
Was an effective legislator, as Pelosi mentioned, but also given his legacy in terms of financial services. So a lot of people are remembering him up here today. A long-term congressman from Boston, sadly passing away.
Yeah, Caitlin Huey-Burns, thank you so much. A legacy he leaves behind there.
A complicated legacy. Well, Lord Holiday Warlord. Welcome in, friends. Warlord, your prime minister's still hanging on. I'm amazed he's made it this long. Today was a prime minister's questions. I guess the first in a couple of weeks since he's faced the pressure to resign. Here is one of the Green Party PMs asking him about drinking inside of his cabinet.
Heather Spencer.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, in Gorton and Denton, we have to pay full price for a pint. But here, for some reason, it's cheaper, and some MPs drink before voting, and that really shocked me when I came to Parliament, because it is our workplace. Now, does the Prime Minister agree with his own MPs?
She's accusing you guys of being a bunch of drunkards. The British Parliament gets drunk during the day? No, I would have never imagined that.
It is our workplace. Now, does the Prime Minister agree with his own MPs who've defended their right to drink cheap alcohol at work? Or does he agree with me that MPs shouldn't be drinking on the job, given that we vote on huge things like the climate crisis, disabled people's rights, housing, child poverty? Policies out.
This doesn't seem very popular.
Can I firstly welcome her to our place, because I think this is her first PMQ. Look, there are going to be different views on whether people should be able to enjoy a drink here or not. But I think we can agree that the majority of people in this country want an economy that works for them, public services that are there when they need them.
Well, when are you going to do that, Stormer?
Their talent or ability will take them. But the only way to deliver that is through a Labour government, as we are doing. And I know the Greens think that their leader walks on water. It turns out that he just lives on water and doesn't pay his council tax.
It wasn't even that good of a line. Fuck him. They were just eager to stand for him. The Warlord mentioned that he cannot resign until Burnham is elected to Parliament so that he can take over as the leader of the party, apparently.
There's little attempt to hide the objective. He's running on Labour's ticket, but running against Labour's leader, who's in the humiliating position of having to back his assailant.
A vote for me will be a vote to change Labour, because Labour needs to change.
Whoever the Labour candidate is, I'll be 100% behind them. I want the whole of the party, the whole of the movement to come together. Whatever views people may have on the direction of the party, that needs to be put to one side.
We're in a situation now where the Labour Party machine will be pumping all its efforts into getting a man elected in order to bring down the party's leader. This is an extraordinary situation, isn't it?
It is contradictory and surreal and unprecedented.
Seems pretty unprecedented.
Any sort of set of adjectives you can think of. It's a very strange thing to go and knock on somebody's door and say, will you vote Labour? And they say, but
come and knock on my door.
To support the Labour government. What does one?
I think he nicked himself shaving his mustache.
Why aren't you today pulling the trigger on a leadership election?
Wes Streeting's pledge at the weekend that he wanted Britain to go back into the EU meant Andy Burnham was put on the spot and asked if he still supported that too.
Has Wes Streeting made life more difficult?
Not doing anything on the way, yeah.
Having backed it as recently as last autumn. Inside at the investment conference in Leeds, Andy Burnham pulled back from repeating what would have been a voter repellent for some in the pro-Brexit seat he's now running in.
My view is that Brexit has been damaging, but I also believe the last thing we should do
pro-Brexit seat
is rerun those arguments.
I think Wes Streeting is clearly putting it on the agenda because it is popular with more than half of Labour Party members, particularly those based in London.
Do you think he's also trying to sabotage Andy Burnham?
I can tell by his nose he's had a few drinks on the job.
In Makerfield, which voted strongly for Brexit in the referendum, Reform UK were trying to paint Andy Burnham as someone who would reverse it.
They are arrogantly ignoring, sticking two fingers up to the good voters here in Makerfield who voted about 65% to leave the EU.
Some in Labour are worried the Makerfield by-election has the potential to convulse not just our politics but our economics too, if gilt markets don't like what could flow.
This cat, man.
This is a really difficult, dangerous moment for the Labour Party. The worst thing that could happen is if Rachel Reeves was replaced with a chancellor that the bond markets had no confidence in, and what happened to Liz Truss happens to Labour. I think that would be an existential crisis for the Labour Party, and we can't risk that for the country.
we got that again.
In the last couple of hours, Andy Burnham's team has tried to reassure
Got the
markets
double bird.
he would not change Rachel Reeves' existing fiscal rules, despite floating such ideas quite recently.
Rachel Reeves used to play Superman.
Plans to raise taxes and his promise to reform major utilities and infrastructure.
What do you think Andy Burnham means by public control of energy, housing, water, transport?
We don't know yet. I don't think we know what it means.
Pretty giant void.
It is a pretty giant void.
If Andy Burnham's talking about public control, meaning tough regulation, it's not actually a million miles from where we are. If he's talking about public ownership, it is a long way from where we are, and it's very expensive.
Are they like sitting next to like the River Thames or some shit?
I don't know until we've seen what the proposals are. Public ownership, nationalisation, would be very expensive.
The challenge for Andy Burnham's team is to avoid triggering a market
Whatever that
fright
fucking
while
river is
also
called.
avoiding any claim that his regime change might change very little, and he could risk looking like continuity.
That was weird. I didn't like that. Don't do that again.
Good. All the better for seeing you.
Preferable to some of the cabinet, maybe. The Prime Minister meeting small business.
I'm not the only one that freaked
today,
out,
signalled
apparently.
He would not be standing down ahead of the by-election or after it if Andy Burnham won the seat.
Is your premiership now over?
No, we've got a lot of work to do, and I was addressing Labour Party staff actually this morning, reminding them and reminding the whole team really that we were elected into office by millions of people to bring about change in this country.
8 days ago you said you will fight the next election and serve a full second term.
Well, where's the change, motherfucker?
The next election. I've said I don't know how many times that I'm not going to walk away. I feel very strongly that I must serve the people who voted me into office. The orders are coming in.
Keir Starmer's team are insisting the by-election about to get formally underway is not a referendum on his leadership. Some of his critics agree and say that happened in the elections 10 days ago.
Strong please, boss, yeah.
This contest is a high-stakes test of Andy Burnham's policies and appeal.
You heard Keir Starmer there saying that he'd been talking to Labour Party staff today. He went to Labour headquarters and effectively, this is just too bizarre really, you can't quite believe you're saying this, he stood there and he told them all, as the Labour leader, he told these Labour workers, effectively his supporters, his workers, you must throw yourselves into trying to help this man who wants to dislodge me from my job. Another surreal element of this whole by-election, there's Andy Burnham, not yet fully in place, the by-election not formally underway, but he's already talking about his Makerfield Manifesto. Well, by-election candidates normally put out leaflets, quite often with nice pictures of the candidate with the leader. But no, he's issuing a manifesto. And another extraordinary thing about this entire event is this sort of re-engineering in flight of the Burnham agenda.
Manifestos usually have a negative connotation, as you will see later in the show.
In words given to Bloomberg today, he seems to be pulling away from that. We knew about the PLP and the electorate of Makerfield being involved in this extraordinary moment. We now know that the gilt markets are in there as well. There are, as it were, three people in this extraordinary political marriage.
Thanks, Gary. Well,
so that gives you the rundown of what is going on over across the pond. Keep it with a British outlet that's going to tell us about how, holy fuck, we fucked up Ebola. Motherfuckers, we fucked it up. They're now screening for Ebola at airports like O'Hare and JFK. So congrats. Congrats. You were worried about the hantavirus. Welcome to Ebola, bitches.
The World Health Organization says that the Ebola outbreak in Central Africa is spreading faster and more widely than previously thought. 131 people have died and more than 500 are infected, mostly in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Cases are emerging in more towns and cities there, and the disease has also spread to neighbouring Uganda. An outbreak in West Africa in 2014 claimed more than 11,000 lives. Well, I'm joined now by Sir Peter Horby, epidemiologist and director of Pandemic Sciences Institute at Oxford University. Thanks very much for being with us. What's the latest information that we have, and how concerning is it to see this continued spread?
Thanks, Gita. It's a fast-moving situation, and what we're seeing is that it's only been, a week since it was first diagnosed. It's this particular strain of Ebola virus, Bundibugyo, and the testing of cases is accelerating, but the positivity rate is quite high. So amongst the cases, the suspected cases being tested, roughly 50-60% are testing positive, which is suggesting that actually the outbreak is quite widespread in that area. And so it's a significant concern, particularly for DRC, but also for neighbouring countries.
Are actions being taken now, even if at the start of this outbreak they weren't? Because this is a different strain to previous Ebola outbreaks, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it is a very challenging outbreak because it looks like it's fairly extensive from the information that's coming in. It's in a difficult place. We've seen cases in big urban settings. There's quite large populations in those areas. There's insecurity with rebel groups and fighting. There's a lot of cross-border movement. There's displaced people from the conflict. So it's a difficult place to work. And with around 500 suspected cases, you're talking potentially many thousands of contacts that need tracing in a very difficult place. So there's a huge amount of activity going on now in terms of trying to control transmission and make sure that it doesn't spread any further.
And how much can the international community help in this, as you said, very, very difficult circumstances?
Well, the first priority is, identifying as many cases as possible, getting them appropriate care and isolating them, then tracing their contacts to put them in quarantine or put them under monitoring so that we can stop the transmission. The next sort of big area is communicating with the public in the affected areas and other areas to make sure they, are fully engaged in the response. And then international coordination, because we obviously have cases already in Uganda. There's borders with other countries like South Sudan, and there's travel within the region by buses and overboard and by plane. So international coordination to make sure that everyone else is ready in case it does spread to other regions.
And what is the chance of it spreading, do you think, beyond this immediate geographic area? We've seen, obviously, wider global concerns to try to limit that.
Well, the risk to, I think, immediate neighbouring countries is high. That area of the Democratic Republic of Congo, it's a big country, but the countries bordering it on the eastern side of DRC, there's a high risk, I think, of cases crossing the border. Beyond that, the risk is low, but it's not zero, because there is, international travel obviously means that, as we saw in 2014, you can get cases flying long distances and coming into other countries. But it's not that transmissible if we're vigilant and we do the correct screening, particularly of people with fevers and illnesses from potentially affected areas. Then it's a readily containable infection.
So you might have heard that a doctor working in the DC in Africa was infected with Ebola. Currently receiving treatment in Germany because apparently Trump resisted letting the doctor with Ebola return to the United States. The administration's reluctance to bring an infected American back to the U.S. Marked a sharp contrast with the 2014 West Africa Ebola outbreak. The White House resisted allowing an American doctor exposed to Ebola while working in the Democratic Republic of the Congo to return to the United States, according to 5 people familiar with the Ebola response. Infectious disease physicians who have cared for Ebola patients say the mainstay of treatment is early recognition, coupled with effective isolation and advanced supportive care. Around the time that Stafford was transported, the wife and children of another missionary doctor from the same group returned to the United States, according to the head of the missionary group. The CDC medical experts assessed the family twice before clearing the family of physician Patrick LaRochelle to return. Authorities at the U.S. Port of Entry and state health department officials' risk assessment also determined they had not been exposed to a high-risk patient with Ebola symptoms, according to a CDC official, an individual familiar with the situation who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss the response. Ducky, I'm this old, pantless. Libratad, friends, welcome in. Good to see you. You want to talk about hantavirus, eh? The CDC has upgraded the mandatory quarantine for the hantavirus.
Americans quarantining at a Nebraska medical facility after being exposed to hantavirus.
The CDC had been saying quarantine was voluntary. Now the agency says they're not allowed to leave. Jasmine Monroe joins us now. She has the latest on this.
Yeah, that's right. So a little bit of confusion. The CDC is confirming it's now implemented quarantine orders and it's requiring all 18 passengers remain in isolation until at least May 31st. Now, this is after the New York Times reported a passenger named Angela Perryman, who said that she tested negative and has no symptoms, made plans to travel to Florida and isolate at an Airbnb, something local health officials said last week people would have the option to do. Now, Perry saying that the health officials said they'd contact law enforcement if she tried to leave. So far, there are about 18 people quarantined, but health officials warn we could likely see more.
We'll likely see several more cases of this pop up this week in people who are on the ship or on planes who had close contact with infected individuals.
And the strain of the hantavirus is fatal in about 40% of all cases. Infectious disease experts say those who had been on board that cruise ship since early May would just now start showing those symptoms. Keitha?
If it seems like humans might be becoming more susceptible to diseases, that could be because we are. One of the pitfalls of COVID infection was that it weakens your immune system to other diseases. We were warned about this back in like 2021, 2022. You would expect to see increases in almost every other pathogen infection, and guess what? Holy shit. Dengue virus. Cases of the mosquito-borne viral illness have touched a record high in the Americas this year. Measles cases in the European region doubled in 2024. Also, record in the United States, I'm pretty sure, at least a record in the last 30 years. Pertussis, or whooping cough, a rare but dangerous bacterial infection, is spreading at a record rate. Mpox, 160% increase. H5N1, the avian influenza, increasingly spread to mammals and infected hundreds of people. Hospitalizations of seasonal flu among all age groups increased 200%. 51% for COVID, 60% for RSV. Norovirus. CDC data showed a rise in norovirus cases across the U.S. Parvo. Usual increase in activity. Cholera. A very worrying upsurge in cholera outbreaks around the globe. Tuberculosis, the highest number recorded since 1995. Malaria, cases rose for the 5th consecutive year. I don't even know how to pronounce this one. Chimichanga virus. New outbreaks linked to the Indian Ocean region spread to Europe and other continents. Orapochi. Nailed it. Shit, it keeps going on. Yellow fever, Rift Valley, Eastern equine encephalitis. Sig Fang, welcome in. Borrelia burgdorferi. Oh, it's Lyme disease. Okay, I know what that is. Babesiosis has increased by 193% in Massachusetts. Babesiosis. The fuck? All I know about tuberculosis I learned from Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2. What a fantastic story. Warlord, you said you didn't like 1, and you didn't think it added to, which, I mean, I played 1 before I played 2, right? You played 2 and then 1, so I could see how it's not the same experience. It doesn't suck, and it definitely didn't suck in, like, 2011. Fucker. I shun you. We're going to be watching Stephen Colbert career retrospective here in about half hour, 45 minutes on Twitch and Kick. Dana Carvey Show, Exit 57, Strangers with Candy, Daily Show, Colbert Report. Of course, we're getting ready for Colbert to sign off on The Late Show. The Late Show was my personal favorite growing up. I idolized David Letterman. Dave is one of the reasons why I'm doing this, so it's kind of a big deal. I'd never even heard of Exit 57. Didn't know about it until I was doing research for tonight, so very much looking forward to seeing it. I've watched the documentary about the Dana Carvey Show, but I've never actually watched the Dana Carvey Show, so we're going to watch a couple episodes each. Tomorrow night, got a jam-packed show for you as well. We're going to try to get through the news really fast, and then we're going to watch the very last Johnny Carson Tonight Show, the very last Conan O'Brien Tonight Show. We're going to watch the last Colbert Report. We're going to watch the last David Letterman Late Show. And then I will risk a copyright strike. And we will take CBS Live for television history and watch the last Late Show together. The last Late Show is tomorrow night. This week has been like... Monday was like a throwaway show that he did a bunch of like old bits and shit. So we'll watch Colbert together tomorrow night. It's 11:30 Eastern Time. And I've got a jam-packed retrospect of the last of the very best of late night shows. If you go back any further, there's not like... I looked for Ed Sullivan, but Ed Sullivan didn't have a finale in the traditional sense, the way Colbert is going to have a finale. They didn't know their last episode was going to be the finale, and the last episode of Ed Sullivan was also a rerun. It's kind of weird, right? So it was hard to kind of get like anything older, but I think the last Johnny Carson, and here's the cool thing about the last Johnny Carson episode, I think it has like the last 10 minutes of the newscast leading into it, and it has all the commercial breaks in it. So I think that's going to be really fucking cool. That's 1992. Torchy, welcome in. Crix, friend, good to see you. So that's going to be tomorrow night, a history of late night television. Tonight is a history of Stephen Colbert's career. Ooh, I've also got TV Funhouse for you. I had an episode of Saturday Night Live, and I decided to scrap that because it wasn't a very good quality. And Stephen Colbert only really did the TV Funhouse sketch, so I went and just grabbed a couple of TV Funhouses. But there was a Celebrity Jeopardy attached to one of the TV Funhouses, so I left that in. I figured everybody would like a Celebrity Jeopardy. Anonymously, welcome in. So we're going to try to like fucking plow through the news here. So we can get to Stephen Colbert. Oh, you want to know who indicted Castro? Well, funny you should ask, anonymously. I think you just looked at the title and asked, but also that was the story I had ready to go.
I do want to get to Kelly O'Donnell first to kind of go through some of this terminology we heard from the acting attorney general. He said this is not a show indictment. And Kelly, I've been going through it during this news conference, and he's right. There is not a lot of, I would say, smoking gun evidence here, at least when it comes to Raúl Castro. Essentially, as Jose pointed out, the one piece of evidence they say is that as leader of the military, he greenlit all the operations and that they had trained these MiG pilots to focus on small aircraft. They had done this for a couple months in the lead up to the shooting. But beyond that...
So is that something we can do now? Can we hold the president accountable for the actions of low-level military people? Because we've not done that in this country at all. We have absolutely passed the buck off and like, oh, it's just been a few bad apples.
We don't see a smoking gun here. Is that a fair assessment of the indictment the way we see it?
Based on what I've read through, it's about 19 pages, Tom, and part of it gives you a sense of the history of this case and some of the specifics, about as specific as it gets, is what you're referring to. It says all orders to kill by the Cuban military traveled through this chain of command with Castro and his brother Fidel Castro as the final decision makers. It also talks about after they had identified the presence of these flights in the area, that they had pilots practicing locating and following low, slow-flying civilian aircraft like the ones used by the group involved here. So it gives you some of that sort of tactical work that they have, evidence they believe to support that, and really relying on a chain of command, that if in the Cuban structure at that time that Raúl Castro was the defense minister and was in the position to give the...
Yes, DJ Dub, exactly. Order, like targeting civilian boats. Can we hold people accountable for that?
Photographs and things. They don't read well when they're printed, but you get a sense of it. It shows you the aircraft and a picture of Castro at the time. Now, I think the biggest question right now is where is Castro and what happens to him?
He's a fucking old dude.
In many cases where there are people who are indicted abroad, who are not brought to the United States, who evade that kind of...
He hasn't been in power for like 10 years at least.
Indictment came down. We don't have, based on our reporting, any indication of any specific attempts to try to extract him. Our colleague Jesse Kirsch, who was in the room, asked about the visit of the CIA director. And it would be hard for me to imagine that circumstances like this would not have been discussed.
Yeah, I want to say it's more than 10 years since he's been in power. He stepped down like a long time ago.
The kind of legal peril Castro could face and using that as a leverage point. That'll take more reporting to sort out. But that's the context and why Jesse's question was relevant here.
Kelly, to go back to the indictment, because I think this is very important, if we compare this indictment to the Maduro indictment, they are very different. The Maduro indictment had times and places. It named narco traffickers that members of Maduro's family had met with. I mean, there were several instances where they looked like they were connecting drug trafficking directly to Nicolás Maduro. Not that the U.S. may not have more evidence against Raúl Castro, but, you know, I think the acting attorney general got ahead of maybe some of the headlines saying this is not a show indictment. And that essentially means we're not going to lay out all the evidence we have. We're not going to overwhelm the readers of this with the facts that we may have or may not have.
And certainly the time and place is very different. So the charges against Maduro are far more contemporary. This is 30 years ago against a hostile adversary where there might have been limitations on the kind of evidence the U.S. could obtain. They have obtained some of this that gives sort of the working operational details of how these flights were targeted and then shot down. But you're right. This is not the kind of contemporary crime in play being recorded and tracked tracked by federal authorities based on what we're seeing here. We'll, of course, wait. Will there be a trial and will evidence be presented in court? But it is a historical narrative. It is details about the individuals, not only Castro, but 5 others. As we've discussed, they were pilots as a part of this mission. And there will be enormous pressure now, politically, and both domestic politics for the United States and international politics for the administration. But for the Department of Justice, and for the Trump administration, this is an opportunity to check a box that has been waiting for a very, very long time on serious charges that relate to the deaths of Americans. Long ago, but still very relevant in terms of how some of these issues are playing out. At the same time that there is this stranglehold posture that the United States is having against the current modern day moment of Cuba to try to pressure the regime by cutting off sources of their income and energy and all of those things that are ramping up the pressure. Timed also with the Secretary of State, who was not present today, talking to the Cuban people directly. So many layers to this, Tom. The document is important, the charges are important, but so is all the context we've been talking about.
And ultimately, a grand jury did choose to indict, and a jury will see the evidence at some point if Raúl Castro is ever brought to trial.
We thank you for watching.
Shut up, Tom Llama.
Breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app.
Tom
Llama. Watch live on our YouTube channel.
Tom Lamas. Whatever the fuck you say your name. I like him. He's alright. You may be asking yourself, what in the fuck did we even indict him for? Charges from 30 years ago? What the fuck did he do 30 years ago? Well, they are accusing the Cuban government of shooting down a plane in 1996. I was 12 years old. I do not remember shit about this. 1996.
February 24th, 1996. 3 small Cessna airplanes take off near Miami. One pilot tells Havana's control tower they're heading south. The pilot is warned. Cuba scrambles fighter jets, shooting down 2 of the Cessnas and killing 3 Americans and 1 U.S. permanent resident. Cuba claimed the planes violated its airspace, but the planes were unarmed and on a humanitarian mission, according to a congressional report. Then President Bill Clinton called the incident a flagrant violation of international law.
It is wrong, and the United States will not tolerate it.
Now the Trump administration is renewing the push for accountability, targeting Cuba's 94-year-old former authoritarian president, Raúl Castro. According to 2 U.S. officials, he is the younger brother of Fidel Castro, the late leader of Cuba's 1959 communist revolution, which led to decades of tension with the United States.
Se marchan las armas estratégicas.
The downed planes were part of a Cuban-American exile group called Brothers to the Rescue, volunteers credited with helping save over 10,000 lives. But the group had also penetrated Cuban airspace at least twice, dropping pro-democracy leaflets. When the planes were shot down in 1996, Raúl Castro was in charge of Cuba's armed forces, and Fidel Castro told Time magazine later that year that his brother was part of the chain of command that decided to target the planes. The Trump administration's approach to Cuba resembles what happened in Venezuela. Earlier this year, the U.S. apprehended then-leader Nicolás Maduro in a daring raid in Caracas.
I can't wait for his trial.
Including narco-terrorism, and has pleaded not guilty.
Does the Cuban regime have to look at it differently
It's a shame
than they would have before?
But that won't be on video. Fidel's dead, isn't he?
Yes, absolutely. Because again, there have been.
Are you telling me Fidel is still alive and he's going to be 100 in November?
It could mean that the talks are progressing and that this is, but that they need slightly more.
Fuck you! No way.
It could also mean that the talks have broken down after that CIA visit.
Jesse Kirsch, NBC News, Miami.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.
Shut up, Tom Llama. Yeah, I was pretty sure I remember reporting on the news that Fidel died. Apparently, I ran off our friend DeJones. DeJones, I'm sorry. Come back to us. I didn't mean to make you butter. I went to bat for you in 2 different streams. Got you unbanned. Motherfucker got upset with me over Cuba. I'll listen to some Cubans. Let's hear what the Cubans have to say. Tell me I don't do my research.
Well, right now at 4:30, Castro is charged. A grand jury indicting the former Cuban president on 7 criminal charges, including murder.
The acting attorney general making the landmark announcement today at the historic Freedom Tower. The charges relating to the 1996 shoot-down of civilian aircraft belonging to the Brothers of the Rescue organization. Local 10's Christina Vasquez live in Miami with the details. Christina?
So many who came here to bear witness to this historic announcement described it as a first step to a longer end goal that they have in mind, which is ultimately a free Cuba.
Castro, Donald Trump. An eruption of emotion outside Miami's iconic Freedom Tower, a symbol of hope and democracy for many in South Florida's Cuban American community. Say, USA! USA! As top U.S. officials inside delivered an announcement many had thought would never come. Raúl Castro indicted for his role, prosecutors say, in the 1996 Brothers to the Rescue shootdown that killed 4.
Raúl Castro and 5 co-defendants participated in a conspiracy that ended with Cuban military aircraft firing missiles at those civilian planes.
That is audio of Raúl Castro, then head of Cuba's military, ordering the attack on the humanitarian group's planes as they searched to help Cubans at sea fleeing the communist island, said the group's founder, Jose Basulto.
We were attacked by Cuban MiGs.
2 aircraft MiGs come up on the screen.
Retired U.S. Customs official Anthony Rodriguez said he was on deck that fateful day.
We received back.
Okay, it was a humanitarian effort, but also you were in Cuban airspace and you've been antagonizing them. Like, I don't think Cuba should have shot him down, but it seemed like within their rights, doesn't it?
Jose Basulto's aircraft, he came in.
Like, what law did they violate?
Shoot down.
Coming here to bear witness to this historic moment.
At night, just having that vision in my mind of what went on, and I said, no, I've got to go down there.
He should have been indicted a long time ago.
As did 16-year-old Caitlin Rodriguez.
Ever since I was born, I've been hearing about the atrocities of Cuba.
Whose grandparents, she said, were political prisoners in Castro's communist Cuba.
It's been destroyed by communism, and I hope to one day live.
See, the problem is when you hear these stories, like her grandparents were probably fascists. And that's why they came to America. You got to take things in context. Were they political prisoners because they were in power before the communist revolution and they had done some really bad things? We don't know. Well, I don't know for a fact that they were fascist, but a lot of times when you hear these stories, that turns out to be the case, so you have to take things in context.
And for my parents to also see it become free once again.
In response, the president of Cuba, he penned a very long post on the platform X. You're going to see it there in a second. In it, he really stands by Raúl Castro. He describes this indictment as, quote, a political maneuver devoid of any legal foundation. And he essentially reiterates what Cuba has been saying about this particular incident for all of these years, that in their view, international law was not violated because they are arguing that Cuba was acting in self-defense within its jurisdictional waters. Of course, claims that the volunteers that were in the air at the time and now U.S. officials deny with their own point of view that is underpinning this indictment. Really a stunning moment, the number of counts that Raúl Castro is facing in connection again to that deadly Brothers to the Rescue shootdown in 1996. Meantime, we talked a little bit about how folks who gathered here believe that this is the first step. So what are the next steps they hope this administration takes? We'll have more on that coming up at Local 10 News World News. Louis Aguirre at 6:30. For now, reporting live for you, I'm Christina Vasquez, Local 10.
So, like, they're doing that report right now. No new wars, says Trump. Shelley, welcome in. Quesadilla, my friend, anonymously. Good afternoon. Good evening. Sports cards, Byronic. torchy. I don't know why I'm saying like. Did it in a sing-songy kind of manner. I don't understand like the legal reasoning. Like, okay, they shot down planes that were in their airspace. So what law did they break that were able to indict the motherfucker on? All right, let's plow through this news so we can get to Stephen Colbert here in a little bit. Jasmine Crockett, during a congressional hearing earlier today, accused Republicans of playing dumb about Proud Boys' white supremacy. She ain't wrong.
Hard to sit here and listen to this. That's one reason I watched the majority of this and didn't actually sit in this room, because I'm sure my faces would have told everything that I was thinking. Is there anyone that finds it odd? Well, can we start here? I'm gonna start with the entire panel. Are the Proud Boys a white supremacist organization? Yes or no? Starting with Ms. Wiley.
It is my view they are.
It depends on how you define it. I have a book.
Okay, never mind.
It depends on how you.
That is Carol Swain from like PragerU and shit like that. She's a right-wing talking head.
Say yes or no. Proud Boys, how they define themselves. Are they white supremacists, yes or no?
I have not read a description of how they define themselves.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not on their mailing list. I don't know.
So are you only on the mailing list of...
No, I'm not like the SPLC. I don't fund organizations that I'm in.
Oh, it just seemed like you were saying because you haven't received their mail, you only received the mail.
The
of white
SPLC did not fund organizations.
No, they're not white supremacists.
And you know what? I do believe that y'all believe that. Let's try another one. Neo-Nazis. Miss Wiley.
Well, yes.
What? Nazis is in their name. Neo-Nazis, Dr. Swain.
Is the question still about the Proud Boys, or is it about the...
Neo-Nazis. We have moved on. Neo-Nazis.
Neo-Nazis.
The Proud Boys are neo-Nazis.
And I have a book, 2002.
Okay, thank you so much. So we're going to...
that I suggest that you all read.
I'm reclaiming my time. I'm reclaiming my time. Neo-Nazis. Are they white supremacists?
Neo-Nazis, are they white supremacists?
Yes or no?
What's that?
Yes or no?
They're certainly anti-Semitic.
Oh, this is Tony Perkins from Focus on the Family. That's who this is.
I would join with any member of the Democratic Party. Mr. Nadler earlier was talking about standing up for the Jewish
reclaiming my time. Next.
Yes, they're white supremacists.
Woo, thank God. Jesus Christ, I didn't think we were going to get there. Oh, my gosh, let me be clear. Proud Boys are freaking white supremacists. Neo-Nazis are too. And this president, who loves to coddle white supremacists, has decided that they should be given checks. The reasons that I pointed to those particular organizations is because you can go and read, I don't know how many articles, as Dr. Swain wants people to read up. I'm going to be clear. I've read my fair share of books. I do have my fair share of degrees. It is clear that neo-Nazis as well as Proud Boys joined in on January 6th. Yet this slush fund that they keep talking about is specifically to give them money. So how dare this majority sit here and try to lecture this organization about money? Now, we're not talking about tax-paying dollars as we are in that slush fund. But you're telling me that $2 billion in the same country that I'm sure some of y'all would struggle with whether or not the enslavement of black people was good or bad. I'm not even gonna go there and ask y'all the question because y'all struggle with defining that these people were white supremacists. But this country still hasn't thought that reparations made sense for black folk in this country. But at the same time, they've decided that people that are in organizations that are absolutely white supremacy organizations should get our tax dollars because they decided to tear apart or attempt to tear apart our democracy. They are being rewarded. These are people that went through our criminal justice system. When people on that side of the aisle claim that they love law and order, they went through it. They either entered pleas of guilty or they were found guilty. And this president, on day one, his priority was not around racism. It was around doing things like letting them go and now putting money in their pockets. We haven't had one hearing on white supremacy. Yet when we look at things like the killing of Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, the 9 worshipers who were murdered at the Mother Emanuel AME Church, the 23 people murdered in 2019 during a shooting at Walmart in El Paso, the 10 people murdered during the 2022 shooting at a grocery store in Buffalo, New York. All of these were murdered by white supremacists who were empowered by the Republican Party's racist rhetoric and policies. This is the same party that wants to drag us back to the Jim Crow era. Some say that there aren't poll taxes, and I guess it's because they're not listing the amount of money. But when you tell somebody that they've got to go and pay for something, say, like a passport that costs over $100 in order to be able to vote, that looks like a poll tax to me. Some of y'all need to read up on your history books, the very same ones that the Republicans have decided that people should not hear about, because you don't want real history taught in our schools because you're afraid that it's going to hurt people's feelings to know that their ancestors were so savage that they would enslave black folk. You don't want them to understand why the 14th Amendment mattered then and it matters today. You don't want them to understand that when they draw these racist lines and tell black folk that they shouldn't have representation in this country, that it is against the Constitution. You want them to be ignorant so that they can sit up here and be your token for your mission.
Has expired.
I believe that was Jim Jordan. He sounded incredibly exasperated with Representative Crockett. But she was cooking. She was cooking. At that same hearing, they were asked about Charlie Kirk. Was Charlie Kirk a dangerous extremist?
You agree with the statement that Charlie Kirk was a dangerous extremist?
I can't answer the question that way. I can certainly say that statements that I am aware of that Mr. Kirk made were ones that I would consider to be dangerous.
And would those be...
He sent 60 buses to January 6th.
From the Bible repeatedly?
I'm referring to the ones that he made about black women and black communities, the stereotyping that stereotyped whole group of people.
So you would put him on a list of dangerous people that should, as the Southern Poverty Center did.
I don't designate groups. I'm just.
Well, you've had opinions on everything the Democrats asked for. I just thought you might have an opinion on that.
I shared my opinion about some of the things I heard he said. Yes.
Okay. Would you agree that a group could be good, have a great mission, do a lot of good things, but also commit crimes?
Well, I mean, anything is possible. I think
weird generalization.
That was kind of a yes or no, but
it's a specific
you're talking about the United States,
which is Southern Poverty Law Center.
So your opinion is they can't commit crimes because they do good?
My opinion is that we see a prosecution where we know that the Southern Poverty Law Center offered evidence and is asking for accountability about whether that exculpatory evidence was shown to a grand jury. That should concern all Americans.
Okay, Mr. O'Neill, I'll ask you essentially the same question. Would you say that Southern Poverty Law Center
live in sexual
does some
anarchy?
good work, at least historically?
Yes.
And having looked at the evidence, would you say that it appears to be overwhelmingly evidence of criminal activity?
I would direct audiences to page 10 of the indictment, where there's a direct quote from an employee saying, "I certify that I am the sole owner of the above named proprietorship." This is a statement to a bank in December of 2016. And then the statement from then Chief Executive Officer of the SPLC, Margaret Wong, who said that the accounts below listed were open for the benefit of the Southern Poverty Law Center operations and operated under the center's authority.
Okay, so what you have is actual evidence of bank fraud.
I'd say it's black and white.
Okay.
So long as the quotes from the indictment are accurate, I have not seen.
Well, people will go to jail if those if it turns out that.
What was the fraud?
It's true, but they've indicted them.
We're opening a bank account for the benefit of our
risk, but it appears as though
organization
is overwhelming. Ms. Wiley,
did I miss something? Did anyone hear any fraud outlined in what he said?
Did you ever hear of the Jewish Defense League? Are you familiar with them?
I'm not familiar with them.
Okay. Anyone else familiar with them? You are. Mr. O'Neill, you're familiar with them. They go back to the days of New York City and going after basically white supremacist groups, anti-Semitic groups.
Yes.
Would it surprise you to know that Irv Rubin and Earl Kruger both went to prison for attempting to blow up my office in 2001?
I was not aware of this, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Earl Kruger later died in prison. Irv died before being tried, but the other was convicted and eventually confessed. So
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Here's a group you know of. They have a history of fighting anti-Semitism, something that's been mentioned on the other side, and that obviously still exists in this country, as does racism. So you can be a good group, and yet you can have criminal activity, an activity that flies in the face of what you say you stand.
What's the criminal activity?
Yes.
Or are you just
Ms.
repeating
Wiley,
that
I
they're
asked you that
guilty of
question
criminal activity
for a
without
reason.
ever actually presenting evidence?
Dr. Swan here has, in fact, a history of being falsely accused, a history of being gone after. Mr. Perkins has given
She's been falsely accused of anything.
The other side has spent a lot of time here today trying to tell us that it's all motivated because
PETA and Greenpeace
we're persecuting people.
Sometimes commit crimes with PETA a lot more often than Greenpeace.
They pick them.
Will commit crimes for the benefit of their cause.
Southern Poverty did not, in fact, commit these crimes.
I don't agree with
Do you have any
PETA.
firsthand evidence of that? Yes or no, please?
Well, the Southern Poverty Law Center has a motion before the court right now, which actually says that the Department of Justice admitted that they knew that the banks knew Southern Poverty Law Center owned the accounts. That is evidence in the public record that will be tried in court.
I will look forward to that in trial, and I want to thank all the witnesses today for bringing out the fact that we should.
They had a bank account.
Should be looking at
that was
not for.
That was their crime. Oh, I don't even know about the people that tried to blow up his office. I don't remember this story at all. I'm going to have to delve down into it, and I don't want to tonight because we want to do Colbert. Since they were asking about Charlie Kirk and whether he was an extremist, I'll tell you what is extreme. Throwing a man in jail for a month for jokes he made about Charlie Kirk. Dude was a former cop. This happened in Tennessee. He's now won almost $1 million settlement for his wrongful imprisonment.
A retired Tennessee police officer was awarded hundreds of thousands of dollars after spending more than a month behind bars. It was all over a meme he posted about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Let's bring in CBS News correspondent Chanel Call live in our newsroom in New York. Chanel, what led to the officer's arrest?
Right, so Larry Buschert is a 61-year-old retired police officer, Mugo. He posted some controversial memes on Facebook in the wake of Charlie Kirk's death, some jokes about Charlie Kirk's killing. He refused to take them down, and then back in September, he was arrested. Now, I should note that while there were people across the country...
So he apparently, after retiring, He's a retired cop. After retiring, became hyper liberal and hyper online, and was apparently very antagonistic to the local government, the local police departments and shit. So more power to him, you know, kicking authority in the balls, all that.
He's kicking authority in the balls.
Who similarly may have posted some controversial things about Charlie Kirk's killing in the wake of that murder. And many of them, by the way, did face consequences, including losing their jobs. This case was different and rare. Buschert spent 37 days in jail facing felony charges, and he says in an affidavit that during that time, he lost his post-retirement job. He says he missed his wedding anniversary, and he says he missed the birth of a grandchild. Then in October, 37 days later, he was released. After he was out in December, he decided to file a federal lawsuit against Perry County. And today, Mugo, he won an $835,000 settlement. So his reaction to this in a statement, he says, quote, "I am pleased my First Amendment rights have been vindicated. The people's freedom to participate in civil discourse is crucial to a healthy democracy. I am looking forward to moving on and spending time with my family."
Well, I guess they're not going to show it. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was very Libbers. But basically, there had been a school shooting at whatever the school was. It was a known school shooting. And the meme was Trump ignoring it, but talking about Charlie Kirk or something. And the school shared the name of the county in Tennessee. And the school shooting had happened in Colorado or some shit. And, like, it shared the name of the county that they were in. So the sheriff accused this guy of plotting a school shooting on that county. It was stupid. If I had known that CBS wasn't going to do their job, I would have went and found the meme and shit. So I can show it to you. Let's do some crime stories and then get the fuck out of here. We've apparently got video of part of the shooting at the mosque that took place yesterday.
We have new details this morning about the heroic act.
Finvox, good evening. Elemental, Fragwitz. Somebody else snuck in here on me, I feel like. Lenny, my friend, good to see you. DJ Dub. We're going to be watching Colbert here in about 15 minutes, I hope. We're going to plow through this news. Tonight, we will be watching like a Colbert retrospect. Like the Dana Carvey Show, Strangers with Candy, The Daily Show, Colbert Report. Tomorrow night, we're going to be watching the last Johnny Carson Tonight Show, the last Conan O'Brien Tonight Show, the last Colbert Report, the last David Letterman Late Show. And that should take us right up to 11:30. And we will watch the very last Late Show live on the CBS. I say get the fuck. Oh, no. Keep the stream going on Twitch, but in the podcast and blah, blah, blah kind of part. What were we doing? Oh, yeah, video of the shooting. It's some sort of like comedy game show, reality show, something that's cheaper to produce. I think it has Colbert's blessing and shit. Like they like the comedian and everything. Like he's a good dude. I can't remember the guy's name. I think he has a show that comes on after the Late Show already. And they're just expanding that, and like Colbert was already like a producer on it or something. Some sort of, it was like a talk show, game show thing. I want to say like they, like 3 comedians and they make jokes. And I might be wrong on that.
We have new details this morning about the heroic actions of all 3 victims killed at a mosque in San Diego.
Among them, a security guard who made a critical call to prevent the gunmen from reaching more people, including school children. KTLA's Andy Rose Ramos is live for us in the newsroom with the latest. Andy Rose, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning to you both. That's right, for the first
Andy
time,
Rose.
we're learning the identities of the San Diego victims and the heroic actions they took in the final moments of their lives because they were killed when they were killed by 2 teenage gunmen Monday at the Islamic Center of San Diego.
And I want to be very clear, all 3 of our victims did not die in vain. Without distracting the attention, without delaying the actions of these 2 individuals, without question, there would have been many more fatalities.
We know now the 3 killed are 2 community members of the Islamic Center, Mansour Kasha, Nadia Awad, and the center's security guard, Amin Abdullah, a father of 8, who first saw the shooters and put out the lockdown protocol on his radio at the Islamic Center's elementary school.
The security guard then continued to engage in a gun battle with these 2 suspects. Tragically, he died in that gun battle.
If he didn't do what he did, and he sacrificed his life, the 2 suspects would have easily access to every single classroom.
The other victims, Nadir Awad, who lived across the street from the center and whose wife is a teacher at the school, and Mansour Kiza, described as a pillar of the Islamic Center who has been part of the community for 40 years. The 2 of them distracting the gunmen, drawing them outside of the center, away from the children, and into the parking lot.
Wow.
They died together. Mansour Kaziha was the first one who called 911 right before he was killed. And both of them, they tried to do something.
When they drew the attention of those gunmen out of the door and out into the parking lot where they subsequently died, I truly believe that that's what saved the 140 kids that were just inside.
The suspects, 17-year-old Kane Clark and 18-year-old Caleb Vasquez, were found dead in this white BMW SUV following Monday's shooting at the Islamic Center. They reportedly live-streamed the attack, showing them opening fire, then fleeing the scene, and minutes later showing Clark shoot Vasquez in this white car before turning the gun on himself.
In the vehicle they used, we also identified writings and various ideologies outlining religious and racial beliefs of how the world they envisioned should look. These subjects did not discriminate on who they hated.
The FBI believes the 2 teens met online, where they were both radicalized and became friends when they realized they both lived in the San Diego area. Now investigators are conducting extensive interviews with all of the suspects' family and friends, and have executed multiple search warrants at homes associated with both suspects.
During those searches, we found and seized numerous firearms from 2 of those locations, including numerous pistols, rifles, shotguns, ammunition, tactical gear, as well as electronics. So far in this investigation, we've seized over 30 guns and a crossbow.
Thousands gathered at a vigil that you see here last night in San Diego to honor those who were killed, now being hailed as heroes and martyrs. The imam of the Islamic Center saying they received hate messages before and held lockdown drills at the school in practice, but never expected anything like Monday's violence.
I mean, we are used to receiving hate mails, hate messages, people driving by and cursing and all that stuff. But such horrible crime, we have never expected this.
And if you see here, an online fundraising campaign has been started through Launch Good for the families of the 3 victims. As of this morning, they have already raised $2.7 million, nearly $3 million for those families who were killed.
Let's talk about their manifesto. Learn more about exactly what was in it. That video was wild. That was apparently the One gunman is shooting the other in the head. Fuck.
New disturbing details have emerged about the May 18th massacre at a San Diego mosque and the two deranged teenage shooters who allegedly live-streamed the carnage and left behind a vile manifesto. Why did Kane Clark and Caleb Vasquez open fire on San Diego's largest mosque? Here's what you need to know. On May 18th, a San Diego neighborhood was hurled into mayhem when two suspected teenage gunmen fired shots at San Diego's largest mosque. Kids, staff, and teachers cowered inside as several shots rang out at the San Diego Islamic Center in the city's Claremont neighborhood. Authorities said officers swarmed the Islamic Center within 4 minutes of the first emergency calls, launching what police described as
wow, that's a really good response time.
And, quote, dynamic response. By the time cops responded, the two teenage gunmen had already killed 3 men, including hero security guard Amin Abdullah. Authorities confirmed Abdullah, a father of 8, played a, quote, pivotal role in holding back the shooters.
While they were engaging in a gun battle with the security guard, ultimately,
I hope he got his 72 virgins.
Wounded and then killed outside of the mosque. They went back inside. You can understand that the security guard had put out a lockdown protocol. The sound of the gunfire, all of the delay in that gun battle allowed everybody to get out of the main common areas of the mosque and into areas of hiding. So when they began to go through areas of the mosque, they were not running into more victims.
Police said after moving from room to room without finding anyone in the center, the two teenage shooters went out to the parking lot and shot 2 other victims, Mansour Kaziha and Nader Awad. The teens then fled the scene in a car. Terrifying aerial video from Fox 5 San Diego captured more.
There were Nazi symbols on their gas can.
Terrifying.
So it was weird that they said they didn't have a political ideology, but they apparently seem to be donning a hell of a lot of Nazi symbolism. We're gonna talk about that here in a second.
Aerial video from Fox 5 San Diego captured more than a dozen kids who looked no older than 5 years old, evacuating in a single file as they were guided to safety by law enforcement. Police later found the 2 gunmen, identified as 17-year-old Kane Clark and 18-year-old Caleb Vasquez, dead inside a BMW from self-inflicted gunshot wounds only a few blocks from the center. And new disturbing details have now emerged about Clark and Vasquez's motive for the horrific shooting. Law enforcement sources told the California Post that Clark and Vasquez left behind a shocking, hate-filled manifesto which praised Adolf Hitler and a slew of mass murderers before the attack. The document expresses a desire to spark a race war and bring about the end of civilization.
That's a specific political ideology.
Laden with Nazi iconography, also includes a nonsensical collection of anti-Trump, anti-liberal, anti-Semitic, homophobic, and misogynistic bile, tied together only by the author's fury that they were not given more in life. Sources said investigators have a copy of the purported manifesto and believe it to be authentic. In Vasquez's portion of the document, he lamented being short, which he said caused him great pain and humiliation. Clark also chillingly stated that he felt no remorse for his actions and wrote that, had he survived, he would have allowed his lawyers to handle everything afterward. On top of the sickening manifesto, the FBI is also investigating a supposed live stream the shooters captured during their brutal attack. The live stream video of the horrific attack shows Clark and Vasquez storming the mosque and firing shots. Clark was captured with a black sun symbol, which is associated with Nazi Germany, square on his chest. Also spotted on the handgun of one of the shooters is the statement, "Race War Now," right above a swastika. Vasquez can also be seen in the video, which circulated online without audio, grabbing the barrel of Clark's rifle and bringing it to his own forehead at multiple points, urging his accomplice to shoot him in the head. After driving away from the scene, The alleged video cuts to show what appears to be Clark sitting in the driver's seat with a pistol. He reaches over and shoots his accomplice in the head, reloads, and shoots him again before putting the gun under his own chin and pulling the trigger. But it seems like police had the jump on the suspects before the shooting. According to police, a concerned mother of one of the suspected teen shooters had frantically alerted cops a few hours before the shooting that her suicidal son had run away. But the situation escalated when the mother later learned that weapons were missing from the home and her car was gone. She told authorities her son had dressed in camouflage and was with an acquaintance at the time, which San Diego Police Chief Scott Wall noted changed the threat level of the investigation.
That began to trigger a larger threat assessment picture. Our threat management unit began to take the tips and leads that we had and utilize the technology we have available to us. Our license plate readers was at the top of that list.
Police spent 2 hours scrambling to locate the suspects before they received a call of an active shooter at the Islamic Center at approximately 11:43 a.m. Clark, one of the suspected shooters, attended Madison High School and was a standout wrestler, according to the school's social media page. His grandfather, David Clark, said, quote, "We're very sorry for what happened. We know as much as you do. It's a shock." A neighbor of one of the suspected gunmen said they knew the family, quote, fairly well, and even said that the alleged gunman would help them bring in
carry in groceries. Yep, we saw it last night. Yeah, the news is quick to call this nihilistic, which, I mean, we've seen a rash of these, but this seems to be very politically motivated, actually, through a Nazi ideology. So I'm not so sure I'm buying into this nihilistic framing.
FBI says the two teens who carried out a shooting at the Islamic Center of San Diego did not discriminate in who they hated. Investigators are examining a lengthy document believed to be written by the shooters, comprised of language associated with nihilistic violent extremism.
So to talk more
They
about
seem
this
to hate all the
violent
groups that
extremism and what
Nazis
may have
hate.
motivated those shooters. We're joined now by Matthew Kreiner. He's the executive director for the Institute for Countering Digital Extremism. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so nihilistic violent extremism was recently recognized by the FBI. We wanted to talk to you because most people don't understand what that is. So what is it?
At its simplest form, it's another version of categorization for violent extremism and terrorist activity that tries to capture what is being described as a post-ideological or lacking clear ideology type of violence. When we talk about nihilistic violent extremism, what we're talking about typically is individuals and groups who hate everyone, and their entire goal is to cause as much harm to as many people as possible, as often as possible. But they're fixating in doing so on youth more often than not, both for their recruits and for their harms and violence.
Okay, so there is a recruiting component to this. I'm assuming that recruitment is happening online like we've seen other types of extremism happen?
That's right. In fact, it's almost exclusively online. We're finding, unlike in previous waves of terrorist and violent extremist activity, the recruitment and the activities of nihilistic violent extremists is very reliant on digital platforms, whether it's social media or other forms of forums that they engage on, in ways.
No, there is a strand of like this nihilistic extremism. I just don't think this is the case of it. We have seen examples. This isn't one of these. This is clearly a couple little Nazis. It couldn't be any fucking clearer. They told us exactly who they were. They're like, oh, well, they hated everybody. No, the groups you named were specifically the groups that Nazis hate. It is pretty much everybody.
Is that even their predecessors weren't able to accomplish.
Very interesting. Okay, so there are, of course, different types of extremism, which you look into. If this lacks a clear ideology, then what does everyone who's categorized under it have in common?
The desire to inflict violence on society and to see it hasten in its collapse. Most of what we're looking at, though, is people who use different forms of ideology in order to appeal to the audiences that they're speaking to online or that they're recruiting alongside or radicalizing alongside of online. In the case of what happened most tragically in the last couple of days in San Diego, these individuals being accelerationist, again, that hastening societal collapse through violence, they indexed very heavily on white supremacist, great replacement theories of white genocide, conspiracy theories. And this is a form of nihilistic violent extremists, and it's by far not the only form that's out there.
Well, that's my
form of
understanding.
right-wing
They were targeting a mosque
extremism.
because they actually hate Jews and they want to create chaos and anarchy in this situation. So if I'm sitting at home and I
what
have
anarchy
teenagers
is.
in the house and I know that they go online, what do I need to be looking at? What kinds of conversations do we need to be having?
In case you run
so that
into
it doesn't go
Nazis
this far?
online.
Well, first and foremost, we need to be realizing that time online, regardless of what you're being exposed to, is
They usually have
a
88 in
factor
their
that
screen
everyone
name.
has in common when we talk about radicalization of violence out of a digital space. And when we really drill into what is nihilistic violent extremism, how do we identify when our children and our peers are being sucked into it, we're looking for increased isolation that's abnormal to that person, not just I spend a lot of time on my phone, specific uptake of concerningly strange references to things like Columbine, to fixation on gore and violence content of any type.
This motherfucker's describing me.
It's not just listening to podcasts about individuals that are in the public media and culture, but rather things that seem a little bit unusual. Those types of pullback.
Dude isolates himself and watches violent content.
We're looking for individuals who might be poised to go and conduct an act of violence.
Well, and this extremism is so broad, you're going to need families to come forward because law enforcement is going to have to kind of cipher through a lot here. So thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate you diving into this topic.
Thank you.
I mean, I gave it proper context. That's all you can ask for. That is CBS LA. That is not our usual ABC 7. That's who we usually watch. I think they're a lot better news station. I prefer ABC 7 over KTLA or CBS LA. Earlier today in New York City, close to where the charging bull is, the Bull of Wall Street, that you guys all should be familiar with, a car exploded.
Evet arkadaşlar, Boğa'nın önündeyiz.
Damn, look like 9/11 over here. I was gonna say it's a Tesla or some other type of electric vehicle.
Araba yandı.
And again, it takes some sort of
Evet arkadaşlar, Boğa'nın önündeyiz.
chemical, which I think most fire departments have it now. There's a cigarette in the can next to it. Damn.
Evet arkadaşlar.
Yeah, Lenny, this is an accident waiting to happen. I see, this looks like 9/11.
Evet arkadaşlar, Boğa'nın önündeyiz.
This is what they call Uptown, right? I'm not familiar with NYC. But I am pretty sure this is the ritzy ditzy part of town. This is where the fancy people are.
Evet arkadaşlar, Boğa'nın önündeyiz.
This was apparently right next to the Wall Street Bull. This is the financial district.
Araba yaptı.
You might be right, Fragwitz. Huge plume of smoke. They're protesting Colbert's cancellation. Go from one side of the country to the other. This happened in LA. A fire truck rolled over. A couple different people injured in this crash.
Frightening fire engine crash that was caught on camera. The truck suddenly losing control and flipping over while responding to a structure fire in the valley. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Fisher talked to people nearby who felt the sudden impact. She joins us live now in Sunland. Michelle.
Well, Mark, this is just remarkable what happened here.
Hi, Michelle.
The cause of this crash is still unclear, but over my shoulder behind me here, you can see that fire engine is still resting against the building on its side. Investigators still here on scene, gathering evidence and taking photos. What we have learned tonight from people we spoke with is that this busy avenue has seen its fair share of crashes. A surreal sight along Foothill Boulevard in Sunland as firefighters rushing to an emergency found themselves at the center of their own Tuesday evening.
One of our fire engines was responding to a structure fire response in the area when they were involved in a traffic collision.
One eyewitness capturing the frantic moments as a first responder is wheeled on a stretcher from the wreckage of the overturned fire engine.
There were 2 members on board, but both of them only sustained minor injuries. They were transported to a local hospital. There were no civilians injured in this incident at all.
The LAPD now investigating to determine exactly what happened to cause the engine to roll over into the H&R Block building, damaging 2 parked cars.
Show us the video again.
Under it.
I heard like a loud explosion, and then I actually felt like a little tremble. Yeah, like it shook.
These employees from the Panda Express just next door to the H&R Block immediately rushing outside after feeling the collision's impact, fearing the worst.
Last year around, what was it, November maybe? There was another car crash here, but there was like somebody had actually passed away. So we're just thinking like hopefully this isn't something that happened again.
Within minutes of the crash,
It's the Panda Express combination H&R Block.
All the firefighters, they all just came in.
I'm at the Panda Express.
Like leave
I'm
everything.
at the H&R Block.
Yeah.
Within like 10 minutes of the crash, everything was like shut down. They put the yellow tape and they told us to get out.
As cleanup and the investigation stretched on for hours, the restaurant and several others along the stretch of Foothill between McVine Avenue and Oro Vista were forced to remain closed for the evening.
And I would imagine it's going to be at least a couple hours.
At least a couple hours.
Evaluating for the identity of those do not. Their names have not been released, but we are told, again, they are expected to be okay. Reporting live tonight in Sunland, I'm Michelle Fisher, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Ellie, Textillion, clinically. Good evening, friends. And as you guys are here, we should totally get high. We just got a couple more news stories, and we're going to go to Colbert. Tonight we're doing a Colbert career retrospect. Tomorrow night we're going to watch last episode of the Johnny Carson Tonight Show, the Conan O'Brien Tonight Show, the Colbert Report, the Last Dave Late Show, and then we will watch the final Late Show together tomorrow night at 11:30. Oh, Fragwitz. Basically the Trump administration blackmailed Paramount in order to get him canceled so that they would approve the merger with, what was it, Skydance? And it was like the next day they announced Colbert's cancellation. They're like, oh, merger's approved. Nope, it worked. It was Jimmy Kimmel. Like, they didn't really have any recourse because there's nothing that the government could hold over Jimmy Kimmel's head. And Jimmy Kimmel kind of like, it worked out in his favor. I don't like this ending part of whatever this, like, the background song is here. One of the newer ones I've put on. This one's old. This is like 6 years I've been listening to this song. Yeah, let's get the news out of the way here. Car explosion. Fire truck turned over. Okay, you guys are gonna love this. A man has been arrested because he has a Cybertruck. That's not exactly the reason why he was arrested. He decided to take his Cybertruck into a lake. A man in Texas decided to take his Cybertruck into a lake to test out its amphibious mode and see if it works. Police arresting him.
New video tonight to share with you. I'm going to bet you may have seen it already, but this is the moment. The South Lake man's drive went from adventurous to a quick call to 911. And because of all of this, he now faces criminal charges for intentionally driving his Cybertruck into Lake Grapevine. So we sent our Marvin Hurst tonight for our latest edition of You Can't Park There.
So I just had to talk.
How many times have they done this that it became a regular segment on the show? You can't park there. This is like my what the fuck's up with Fort Worth.
So I just had to talk to the man who was behind the wheel of that Tesla Cybertruck after I saw that video of him driving off into Lake Grapevine. But once we got to his home, we realized that we saw more action on the video than we would at his doorstep.
Cell phone video shows what Grapevine police say happened Monday evening to Jimmy Jack McDaniel and passengers. Police say he was testing the Wade mode on his Tesla Cybertruck. Wade mode is an off-road feature for Cybertrucks to go through some degree of water, but it doesn't mean the vehicle is amphibious.
You know, we're always telling people not to turn around, not drown in flooding scenarios, so we wouldn't encourage willingly driving your vehicle into the water. But, you know, it's not only that, is it a safety concern, but it's also a legal concern as well.
No one was injured. McDaniel is facing misdemeanor charges like operating a vehicle in a closed section of the park. Police say he told them he's done this before.
Have you all ever had? Is this a new kind of a case for you all?
I gotta say, it might be the first time I've heard of it here. I hope it's not a trend or recurring event.
His truck was hoisted and towed away. McDaniel paid fines to get out of jail, and police say as you look at this viral video, it is not a permit to come rolling on the river or lake in this case.
It should go without saying, do not drive your car into the lake, please.
Marvin Hurst, CBS News, Texas.
Well, nobody ever accused a Cybertruck owner of being intelligent. You think that may void the warranty? Oh, totally. What is Wade mode? It apparently doesn't work. Now this, we might have to take up arms. People in my chat are going to get upset about this story. There is apparently a well-known grandma in this town. She's known for being a gaming granny. She got swatted on her live stream.
A Valley grandma who went viral for playing video games to raise money for her grandson's medical bills just had her home swatted.
Police swarmed the area after being falsely told that she had been shot and killed.
She and her grandson sat down with 12 News journalist Chase Golightly to talk about the scary situation.
Poor Granny.
And how it isn't stopping her from doing what she loves.
She's known as Grandma Crackers.
I need to get some food for the cats.
The 81-year-old YouTube sensation, whose real name is Sue Jackwit, has more than 600,000 subscribers. She makes Minecraft videos to help pay for her grandson, Jack Self's, medical bills.
The insurance company won't touch.
With the help of Jack and his brother Austin, she streamed for the past 15 days 24/7 to raise money. It's her first time doing something like this. And Monday night was another first for her and her family. Did you ever think it was going to happen to you?
No.
Just after 11 p.m., they got a call from police.
We got a call that Jack shot his grandma and killed her, and that he was going to kill himself. And right then I was like, whoa. Right as I heard that, it was kind of like a punch to the stomach.
Jack explained that wasn't the case, that this was a swatting call, a situation where someone makes a false report to 911. It's a felony that has happened countless times to streamers all over the country. Still, police had to take the situation seriously. They say Queen Creek police in full gear surrounded their home, asking each person to step outside with their hands up.
There were like 10, 15 cops, all with riot shields, ARs, all of them had ARs.
Yeah, why didn't they just tune into the stream?
Bright lights that can see down the whole street.
Jack says they then started going through the house and then checked on Grandma Crackers, who was asleep. Her stream shows officers walking into her room, eventually waking her up.
She was doing a
Person
sleep
took
stream.
one arm and the other, and they just sort of escorted me out, and they were apologizing. And there was a police lady, gorgeous, beautiful brown eyes. She was so sweet, but I think she could have kicked butt, if there'd been a problem. I just wondered what my grandkids
She's a
had
gooner
done.
too. I love Grandma
They
Crackers.
say officers were there for 3 hours investigating and determined it.
Been a problem.
This woman's
I just
amazing.
wondered what my grand-
She took the time to tell us like how hot she thought one of the female cops was, not one of the male cops. She was gooning on one of the female cops.
if there'd been a problem. I just wondered what my grandkids had done.
They say officers were there for 3 hours investigating and determined it was in fact a swatting call.
They're not exactly
It took 3 hours.
where it was from.
The family wondering who would ever do something like this to them.
Whether it's harm or they want us to get upset or they want to upset Grandma Crackers on stream. The police were so professional and amazing.
While it was scary, this gaming grandma wasn't going to let it stop her.
I've got to get up tomorrow. I can't stay up and stew about this, so I took a Benadryl and went to bed.
The next day, she was back streaming.
Well, it makes you, you think,
I love this
they're
woman.
not going to tell me what I can do. They're not going to make me afraid to do that.
Receiving thousands of comments from her viewers showing their support.
They've been so kind, and they've been concerned about how I was. How are you doing?
While it's an experience they wish they didn't have to go through, it's brought their family and community closer.
I can't thank people enough for how kind they are to her.
Chase Golightly, 12 News.
Chase, thanks. Go Grandma Crackers. Queen Creek Police confirmed to us that they responded to the swatting call, telling us they'll provide additional details in the coming days.
Go Grandma Crackers. I think Holiday's right. They figured it out right away and they just stuck around for 3 hours because she's cool as shit. She might have baked them cookies or something before she took her Benadryl. Dextillion, did I tell you good evening? Clinically, Ducky, Alien, Grandma Crackers. I love Grandma Crackers. DJ Dub, Fragwits, Sports Cards. Can we find her? Warlord, you still here? Have you found the live stream of the mosque shooting yet? Princess Kimberly, she can adopt me. She can be my whatever she is, she can be my grandmommy. Okay, this one might be one we need to get outraged about. This is Mallard Creek. I don't know where Mallard Creek is. I think this is in North Carolina. A high school track and field runner was in first place, got disqualified because apparently they did some gesture that was considered unsportsmanlike.
On perhaps the biggest controversy in the sports world this weekend, and it involves Mallard Creek High School track and field. Tonight, the story of the Mavericks' lost state championship due to a rules violation is going viral, and our sports director Nick Carboni is joining us. Nick, you got an update on this?
Yeah, Vanessa, this has really gone global. I just saw former Heisman Trophy winner Robert Griffin III talking about it on social media, and Mallard Creek is getting a lot of sympathy for what many are calling an injustice this weekend at the state track meet. Now, I spoke with Mallard Creek Athletics Director Brian Bailey this afternoon. He told me that he and the school's principal have filed an appeal letter to the state's governing body for high school sports, the NCSHAA. Millions have now seen the video of the end of the boys 4x400 race. Anchor runner Nyan Brown well ahead of the pack, and as he nears the finish line, holding 5 fingers in the air, supposedly signifying and celebrating Mallard Creek's 5 straight state championships. But an official flagging him for an unsportsmanlike violation, disqualifying him. So instead of winning the race and the associated points, Creek took a 0 on the 4x400. That was enough for Durham Jordan to win the 8A state championship over the Mavericks.
Bullshit.
The NCHSAA uses National Federation of State High School Association, or NFHS, rules. The official in the race flagging Brown for an unsporting conduct, which the NFHS deems as including but not limiting to disrespectfully addressing an official, any flagrant behavior, intentional contact, taunting, or criticizing or using profanity towards somebody. Keep that in mind.
They considered it taunting.
Again, of Brown, he's holding his hand in the air, does not seem to be addressing anybody in particular. Officials say they did warn Brown after a previous race. Mallard Creek contends Brown received no such individual warning. Mallard Creek also arguing Brown was not taunting anybody, but was celebrating the victory. Their hope not to take the title away from Durham Jordan, but to split as co-state champions. So this very much still a fluid situation.
Screwed the whole
Vanessa,
school.
The NCHSAA ruling that Jordan won the state championship. Mallard Creek did not, but there's still an appeal out there, and we'll keep you posted.
Yeah, can definitely see why folks are talking about it.
Yeah, it's gone viral. I mean, everybody has probably seen the video we just showed you by now of the end of that race, looking for the taunting, seeing more of a celebration.
Yeah.
That was absolute bullshit. Grandma's probably really famous now. I couldn't get her attention. I wouldn't want to troll her anyway. You guys can totally go follow her, though. Here's a mountain lion in the backyard of this house in Pasadena.
New video today of a mountain lion that showed up outside of the home of a Pasadena family earlier this month.
The rare sightings putting people on alert.
She should be
for
bigger.
Cougars on the prowl, and Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes has those details.
Speaking of cougars on the prowl, go follow Granny.
Pasadena resident Bill
Grandma Crackers.
found something strange on the roof of his guest house.
I looked up and I saw poop on the roof.
And it wasn't bird poop.
And it was like
poop on the roof.
Stools. And big. But it wasn't long before Dabney sniffed out the answer to the rooftop droppings and nearly made his own mess in the backyard.
And all of a sudden I look over, mountain lion staring at me.
Yup, he was about 10 yards away from the #1 suspect in the #2 caper.
He was in the position mode, like he was going to spring. Time to go. I took off running.
This is what his home security camera captured on May 3rd. A somewhat scrawny mountain lion popping into his backyard and, well, chilling. His home
It's
on
adorable.
Martello Avenue, just a few blocks south of where this mountain lion sighting happened a couple days later.
It's very possible it's the same cat, but we don't know.
Kevin McManus is
I'd try to pet it.
Humane Society. He says cougar sightings are extremely rare in Pasadena. Mountain lions by name alone imply they should be in the mountains. But Dabney's home, as you can see, is quite far from the hills, parts of which burned about a year and a half ago.
The Eden fire had massive, devastating effects not too far away from, the cougar's natural.
Yeah, I didn't even get to talk about it. No, the Simi Valley fire
Food, water, and shelter.
is raging.
Run into a mountain lion. The experts say
This guy looks like
make yourself
Colbert.
big and make a lot of noise. Try and scare the big cat away. As for Dabney, well, now every trip to his backyard includes what you might call a panther pirouette.
I'm looking like this, and he looks hungry. He looks real hungry. I felt bad for him, but not that bad.
You want to give him a bite?
In Pasadena, Rob Hayes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
This is your kitty video for the day.
That showed up outside of the home.
If you're watching on Twitch, stick with me. We're going to be watching Colbert.
Sightings putting people on alert for cougars on
YouTube people, podcast people. Light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm JustinFREAKIN. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Troll Patrol live.
I looked up and I saw poop on the roof.
And it wasn't bird poop.
And it was like